We don't play that unit. We don't play around. The T y'all gonna play. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Yo, yo, T.I. Cole. Yo.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys victorious a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passing.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
A gain of 2.
And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactives guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play? Or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Let's
And One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Now a second and 2.
Second and 2.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running for the middle. And running here down to the 6-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
16 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Let's go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Rams offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards. By a running back, and he's right there in the mix. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3rd and 2.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Motion, 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 motion. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
These two teams all tied after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Seahawks 29-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Let's go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. 2nd down and 3.
At the 18-yard line.
Going back to the backfield, he'll get the carry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
Second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. There's the stiff arm. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Rams 7.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here. And the ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. Touchdown, LA! A great play there. 34 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
The score, Rams.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Breaks through the contact. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play. And it'll be a second and long. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about one man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Brings up fourth down.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
32-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the Raiders wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Raiders win a wild one. Defense optional here. They go on to get the victory. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they host the New York Jets. And it's Caleb Williams. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Drake May, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Pats win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. And now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Back to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Seahawks.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Taken down at the 14.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
60 by 6, 60 by
They'll try to run this one in. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready up. Let's go.
2nd and 3. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
You're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Seahawks 21.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Rams offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the move past the 40. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. That is caught. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
And as this drive began, the offense had to be thinking touchdown, knowing the situation. Even after that loss, touchdown still on their minds. This is a one-possession game. A field goal doesn't do them a whole lot of good.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. Third and goal. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Rams will add to their fourth quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fast footwork by White. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Back to throw now on first down. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First down Seahawks.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Seahawks.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gain on the play. First down, Seattle.
Straight ahead, Walker. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
At the 3-yard line. First and goal, Seattle.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point try now from Dicker. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Rams 31.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Cameron Dicker.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And that will wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Well, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is...
He's got it at the 15. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles.